a very powerful.
Yes.
One of the things I wanted to share, because and for those of you that are listening, please make sure that you go and you like and you share and you subscribe, because
Yes.
as I'm talking to Heaven even now, Heaven also was a part of a discipleship that I was leading called Integrity Without Compromise. And to date, we have about 100 people that have graduated integrity, and it goes literally from age 12 to one of our oldest was 65. And we both had both
Yes.
men and women to graduate the program, and of course, youth. And so what I love is that Heaven really took that time very seriously. I just remember it, the ladies were very engaged. So could you tell us just briefly what you got out of Integrity Without Compromise and why you're kind of open and looking at maybe bringing it to your school?
Integrity, for the most part, and it sounds so small, but it's so big, taught me purpose. And I think that people that don't understand purpose don't understand how important it is. Because if you don't have a purpose in doing something, then you won't finish. You won't start, probably. And then if you do start, you will not finish. And so I know when I started integrity, I never even thought of the word, I never applied the word purpose to myself. Like if I saw a science project maybe, or, you're doing a worksheet or whatever, you see purpose, you figure it out, keep moving. I never applied that term to myself. And so I know going through integrity and how you started, small, like, okay, throwing purpose out there. And then how it just was like, no, you have a purpose and you need to figure it out. And just embedding that importance of purpose into us and allowing us to discover it ourselves. Like, you didn't come upon each of us and be like, hey, I think your purpose should be this, or I think your purpose should be this. Because I remember when I graduated, I didn't even have we had to have a Bible scripture that was for us. And I didn't figure mine out until 3 years later. That's after we graduated. And so you didn't force that onto us. And so allowing us to figure our purpose out ourselves, I really say it's kept me alive, honestly. And not alive in a sense to where I wanted to not be here, but it's kept me myself. It's allowed me to keep getting up and just trusting faith, having faith and trusting the Lord, honestly. I would have never left South Carolina and came to come coach for a job that wasn't paying me anything.
Right.
Had I not known I had purpose. And the thing that I took out of integrity about purpose too is that it doesn't have like, your purpose. It doesn't say like, so step 1, quit your job. Step 2, go be unpaid. Step 3, go to college. It doesn't say that.
It does not.
But that's why you have to know your purpose and never forget it, because when I got the email from the coach about coaching, I didn't think automatically, oh, this has to do with my purpose. But as I started trickling into it, I was like, oh no, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And he'll cover you through it too. Because I didn't even share at the end of the track season, that coach gave me half of his paycheck.
My goodness. Oh,
he gave me half of his paycheck. I didn't ask for it. I didn't know it was coming. He gave me half of his paycheck, and it literally was like a deposit into my account. And I was like, Coach, this says track and field something. And he was like, keep going. And I was like, what is going on? I was so baffled. And because if you are in your purpose, he'll do that for you. I literally was in a point to where I hadn't paid my car note in like 2 months, and I was barely eating. And he literally, that paycheck he gave me, I paid my car note up. Right. I was able to pay my car note up, so now I didn't have to worry about it for the next couple months. And then I was able to eat. I was able to give my mama some money and do all the things I had to do because I followed my purpose. That's good. So I know with integrity, it has allowed me to stay here, to live life, literally. And sometimes I even can see the other people that are unmotivated. I just say, it's not that you hate life. It's just you haven't discovered your purpose yet. And once you discover your purpose, everything's going to be okay. Yeah. And then you still have hard times. Don't get me wrong. Right. It's still gonna be hard, but you can smile and laugh through the hard because you know that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Really good. That's really good. I think you tied that up really, really well. So what I want to do is, because I want to try to stick to the time. I told you, I know we would go forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you come back because like we said, we know that integrity is going to end up going to your young girls, and we may be getting some of your other co-teachers involved to get certified to be able to teach the curriculum for Integrity Without Compromise. So that's what we'll do. We'll come back to give the people an update once we get those things in place. And Heaven, I'm so glad to have you on. And so again, you guys, make sure that you go and like and share. And Heaven has been amazing with us today. And so I'm just going to close out by just reminding you to subscribe to the channel. Heaven Briggs, again, she is a certified teacher. She has her master's degree. Just an awesome young lady. And so I'm so glad that we had her on today. So make sure that you check out the next episode, and hopefully we'll get